Good On Industries presents Game Time on TL Media. Good On Industries presents Game Time on TL Media.
The following is a live presentation of TL Media. Live from the Mike Swain Arena, it's Thursday night. The Redvers take on the Rockets. Game 2 of the Big Six Hockey League Championship Series. Moosomin leads 1-0. Can the Rangers take a stranglehold? Or will the Rockets blast off and tie the series? Here's your host, Travis Longman.
Welcome to Good On Industries Game Time on TL Media. My guest right now is Craig Barber. He's the league president this year. Craig, how's this year gone, and what's the overall state of the Big Six?
Oh, I think state and the league was a very competitive league. You know, every night it didn't matter who you're really playing. You had to show up and play to win the games. And the standings showed at the end. You know, every game right to the end meant a spot in the standings.
Yeah, that's for sure. And do you have a prediction for tonight, or just expect some good hockey?
I think it'll be some good hockey. Both teams kind of know what they have to do to win this series, right? It's, you don't want another team to get ahead too far or anything, because it's hard to. The two teams got two lines that can put the puck in, and that's going to be the third and fourth lines that could surprise the other teams a little bit.
Who are some of the players to watch for tonight for both teams?
Well, like Moosomin, there's no word. Bud Holloway and Trotter are been there all year, right? And well, even Redvers, Jordan Miller and Kopech, they've sure put the puck in the net in the last few years too.
Yeah, these two teams met last year, so they're no strangers to each other. And do you think there's a little bit of a rivalry going between these two teams?
I think there may be a little bit. It's not a Cardiff Redvers series yet. Going to take a few years of battling before they get to that. But the towns are close. Game 1, there was a really good crowd. I'm sure there'll be another good crowd in Moosomin tonight. So, yeah, we'll wait and see.
What's the overall health of the Big Six? Is there talk of expansion, or?
I don't know if really where they can really expand too far. They've had an inquiry, but I think the people that are inquiring, I'm not sure, might be a little bit further out than what teams would want to travel. But no, I don't think the league's healthy. We could maybe get a team, Arcola, or I don't know if they're ever thinking of coming back in. And I think Yellowgrass, they're probably gone to the west, maybe a little less travel that way.
I'd love to see a team in, this will probably never happen, Maryfield, just because of the population, and I doubt that'll ever happen, though.
Yeah. Do they have the biggest thing in the Big Six is you have to have artificial ice. That's one of the recommendations to be in the league. If you don't have artificial ice, you can't enter a team.
Okay, so the likes of, would you ever consider expanding to Manitoba?
Oh, I'm sure it'll be something, if they had a team inquire, I'm sure that, it wouldn't be. I don't make the decision on that. It's, all the teams vote on anything. The president's just kind of the guy overseeing everything and stuff. But when teams want to enter the league, we basically, put it to the table and it comes down to a vote, or, that's where it comes to, is the teams are basically the ones to decide on that stuff.
Yeah, I just know that Elkhorn's really strong in Manitoba, Verdon, and that wouldn't be too far for the likes of Moosomin or anyone to really travel to.
Yeah, no, you could make a division too. You could do an east and west or a north and a south. And, if you got too many teams, because, you get anything over 10 teams, it's, even just a home and away, it's a lot of travel to try and go to a far team and then have to play another game the next night.
Yeah, for sure. What were some of the biggest highlights from the Big Six this past season?
Oh, some of the biggest highlights. I don't know. I just think every night with the teams battling, there was never really a big upset. Everybody was, this team beat that team. Well, sometimes it doesn't. A team takes a night off, or they're missing 2 players and the other team had their whole lineup and stuff like that. I think our league, you can tell it even in provincials, teams were going a little bit further in provincials, and I don't know, that's about, nothing really surprised me. The standings, I knew the standings were going to be right from 1 to 6 were going to be really, really tight right to the end, and 1 to 3 was tight, and 4, 5, and 6 were within a point too. So that was a good point there.
Are there any changes you'd like to see for next season?
Oh, I think there's always changes every year you want to have, you want to do. But like I said, that's me just bringing it up to the table by, I hear from the other teams talking about stuff, and they all vote on that stuff. I can propose lots of stuff, but to have a change, the teams all have to be in favor.
Yeah, that's for sure. Let's talk about the series coming up. Or game 1, Moosomin took it in a fairly close game. It was a 1-goal game, as you'd expect between these two teams. And what can we expect tonight? More of the same, or are you expecting home ice to make a big difference for the Rangers?
Well, I think the biggest case on this series is goaltending. Whichever night the goalie's going to be there, and stop the puck is going to be the winner of this series. I think Moosomin's goalie back there, he sure moves the puck, and Redvers is quite aware of that, doing line changes. I've seen him play multiple games this year where, he's passed the puck up for breakaways and stuff like that, and Carlisle and Redvers goalies, they can steal a game, So I think if goaltending is going to be the key to this whole series, whichever team can keep rolling with a goalie.
Yeah, absolutely. And would you consider it a bit of a surprise that Moosomin took game one, or?
No, I think, their two top lines on both teams, I would say they're fairly comparable and stuff. And Redvers is playing a little bit more hockey right now. So Moosomin had been sitting there for, I don't know how many days it was, 9 days or whatever it was. So they were fresh. Sometimes taking too much time off isn't the greatest, but your body starts getting sore at this time of the year, the more and more hockey you play, and your legs start getting tired, and it's multiple things.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad you brought up that point. Redvers clearly at a disadvantage. Well, would you say it's a disadvantage playing all this hockey and maybe getting tired legs, or would you rather be where Moosomin is, waiting it out, and the playoffs are their main focus?
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of both. Biggest thing is your body starts getting banged up and hurt this time of the year playing more hockey. I was with the Red Devils for a lot of years managing, and this time of the year guys were pretty banged up when they're walking into the rink, and I think you'd rather be playing. You could be playing less and healthy. You might be able to give a little bit more than the team that's got kind of beat up.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to add? We're running near our time limit here.
No, I think this biggest thing is fan support in these small rinks. This is kind of the bread and butter for these teams. People don't realize to pay the officials and run a senior hockey team with insurances and stuff like that. It's not getting cheaper with anything. So, come out and support the teams is my biggest thing, and help the rinks out, because all them little rinks, they need the money to keep the doors open too.
Absolutely. We love coming to all of these arenas, and we don't keep people away. We want to see these arenas full just as much as everyone else, and I hope people don't think that we do keep people away, but that is not the case. We want to see all these arenas full, with jam-packed to capacity.
Yeah.
My guest right now is Craig Barber of the Big Six Hockey League president. And thank you for joining us, Craig, and all the best for the rest of the season.
Thank you, and thanks for live streaming it for people far away to watch.
The true north, strong and free, from far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Hello, Canada and hockey fans in the United States and Newfoundland, or wherever else you're tuning in. It's great to be with you from my hometown, well, one of them, of Moosomin, Saskatchewan, the place where I spent the first 19 years of my life. I am live in Moosomin. The Rangers currently lead the series 1-0, and they look to take a stranglehold. But Redvers, they're one of the top teams in the province. Just ask the Monday Nooner. Elms is out there for the Rangers, along with Trotter and Holloway, and I believe that is Cole at the far side. Yes. Miller. And we're ready to go. Let's get it on. Game 2 is now. Producer Mitch will be joining us shortly. He's just instructing the scoreboard and working his magic. Intercepted, turned over off a foot. Across. Takes a shot, kicked aside there by the Redvers netminder. Down the ice, and that one will go for icing. Just 26 seconds into the game. It promises to be a heavyweight battle of two top 10 teams in the province. And a reminder, I do not own any of the rights to this music. The music is not that of TL Media. If it was, it would be better. Behind the net. Okay. You can see it, but you can't hear it. Okay. I will do a refresh next whistle. Okay, good. Thank you, Stacy. I'm glad he didn't utter any F-bombs. Dumps it down the ice. Behind the net, Redvers has it, trying to get it out. Unable to do so. Elms dumps it down, goes down the ice. Passes it over Hoff across the blue line. Takes a shot, stopped by Beckett, and he holds on for a whistle. 18:06 remaining here in the first period. Still no score. Producer Mitch is working hard at doing what Producer Mitch does. He should be back, and we'll look a lot more like a professional broadcast that we pride ourselves on. Sawchuck's waiting out the draw, but you get ex-NHLer Bud Holloway out there. Holloway's bumped into by number 29 for the Rockets. Kendler. Holloway has it. Bumped into Kendler. They're going to jump, and that hit the roof. You got to feel that the roof's going to fly off at any moment if the Rangers are able to take this one home. But Redvers, they're in the provincial championship. These are two of the top teams in the province, ladies and gentlemen. Across the blue line, over the red line, passes it over. And the cross redirected, but out of reach. McGonigal has it in his own end, banks it off the TS&M side. And back the other way come the Rockets. Takes a shot, hits a foot. Thank you, Reed. I will switch Wi-Fi's at the next whistle. We'll take a timeout. I'll play a commercial, and we'll switch it. Next whistle. Down the ice it goes. Crowder goes after it. There hasn't been a whistle yet. There's been one whistle. We will try plan B. Thanks, Reed. Bouncing Schiller. Sends it down the ice. Sends it up. That one goes for icing, and that is a whistle. We're going to play a commercial, and then we will be back and hopefully It will be
Dobby's Contracting. Davidson Truck and Tractor. Longman Aviaries. Streaming services for TL Media are provided by Boissevain Plumbing and Heating.
Welcome back. You didn't really miss much, just about 7 or 8 icings. Reed, how is that for our video right now? We switched to internet connections, and hopefully that's better. Behind the net it goes. Good hit. Elms moves it over, hits a foot. It's Cole coming back. Takes it. Big rebound, missing the net. And no, the ref is blowing it dead. No goal. It will not count. The puck is in the net, but it will not count. Cody Mathewson is in net for the Rockets this evening. We have a busy weekend ahead. We'll talk more about that as the night goes on. Redvers has it. Going through, dumping it down. Good collision along the boards. Moves it ahead. Naples backhands it. Turns it over. Turns it over once again. Panersha sent it in the corner, and Moosomin has it. Down the ice, intercepted. Turns over. Watch out, redirected. Elms. During the first intermission, we'll have a chat with Trevor Grieg, longtime scrapper and coach, I guess now. Former coach. Now he's a dad and a farmer. During the first intermission, former Ranger as well. The second intermission, you're not going to want to miss the interview. Hall of Famer. If there was a person Hall of Fame, Lyle Bella would be in it. He's my second period intermission guest. Then after the game, Paul Stapleton will be my guest on the Longman Apiaries postgame show. If you have a question for Paul, leave a message in the comment as they collide at center. Well, not quite center. I was too busy talking. It was the center of the Redvers head. That's what I was trying to say. And we'll take a quick commercial. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on TL. Producer Mitch is still working on getting the commercials in, but don't worry. We will make sure that the commercials get played. And that our sponsors get the money get what they paid for. Cole across the blue line, turns it over. Passes it up ahead, off the board, going after it. We are working on it. We are working on getting the scoreboard up, and producer Mitch is just having some technical difficulties. We will be up momentarily, Dean. Please carry on. And thank you, everyone, for your comments. And yes, across the blue line, takes a bump into the boards. Henderson. Napples across, takes it, dumps it down the ice. Mathewson watches it go behind him as Napples charges after it. The score is 0-0. 11:50 remaining here in the first period. Turned over. Passes it across. Laverchuk. Early stage of this being a little bit of choppy. Lumberjacks will be proud of this one. But the early stages of a heavyweight slugfest is usually feeling each other out. Moves it over, Small Child. Small Child with speed, goes into the corner, banks it out in front, and kicked aside there by Beckett. Down the ice it goes, and Holloway, almost had it right. Takes a shot, stopped by Beckett, and he holds on for a whistle. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on TL Media.
Good On Industries. Sunrise Credit Union. Zaley Furniture. Springer Construction.
Make sure you get on down to Zaley's tomorrow and give Wayne a hard time and tell him TL Media sent you. You might get the 0% discount. Poirier has it at the point. Miller bumped into the boards rather hard by Sawchuk. No call. Refs are letting him play. Puts it on net. Beckett makes a save. Poirier passes it over. Takes a shot, misses the net by a quarter inch. Give or take a few. Banked off the boards. Kept in though. Passes it over. Miller. Backhand feed in front. Beckett had to be sharp on that one. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on TL Media. And let's replay the March 21st sponsors.
Sweeting Enterprises. Heber's Continuous Metal Roofing. Nixon's Electric, Nelson Motors and Equipment,
Hoff is out there, taking the face off against number 19, Grayson Slomoski. And coming away with it are the Rockets, but turning it over. Behind that, the Rockets. Speedy bunch. Across the red line, over the blue line is Poirier. Takes a shot. Knocked aside there by Beckett. Hoff goes in the corner, sends it on net, kicked aside there. Poirier lets it down. Both of these fairly even games so far here at the Mike Swain Arena. Banked it off the boards. Mike Swain, long time rec director in Moosomin. Down the ice, turned over at center. Henderson sends it back down and Beckett out to play it. Cole almost lost. That's Riker Cole, son of Moosomin Ranger legend, and I think he might be on the wall of honor over there. Jeff Cole. Jeff had one of the hardest shots in all of senior hockey. Growing up in Moosomin, watching the Rangers play, the likes of Jeff Cole, Doug Hunt, Graham Durrell, those were elite teams. That was the last time the Rangers won the Big Six Hockey League Championship. I was just a young punk kid living in Moosomin, chirping goalies. And we're going to interview the coach from that team in the second intermission. Turned over, backhand down the ice. McGonigal goes back into it. Moves up ahead, gets it back. McGonigal. Over to Driver. Driver sends it across. Sends it down the ice. Turned over. And down the ice, that one will not be icing. He was just over the red line. 7:55 to go here in the first period. Still no score between the Moosomin Rangers and Redvers Rockets. Game 2 of the Big Six Hockey League Championship. Driver comes in along the sideboards behind the net. Driver, good drive. Springer looking for Springer, but he was unable to construct a scoring opportunity. One of our proud sponsors, Springer Construction. They've been one of our sponsors the entire season long. As well as Zaley's Furniture. I am happy to be standing beside the owner of Zaley's Furniture, Mr. Wayne McGonigal. Better known as Chubbs around these parts. Miller across the blue line, driving. Still has it. Going hard after it. Allen Bloody gets it to the point, and he takes a shot, and it goes out of play. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on TLM.
Sweeting Enterprises, Towler Construction, Key M Auction.
And another reminder, I do not own any of this music, but I do own a red Solo cup. And you got 7 minutes, you can go refill yours, as long as the dog is taking it. Takes a shot, stop, big rebound, and they collide behind the net. Over, turns over, Hawk gets it. Battle along the boards. Well, that's a good question, Peter. Let's meet the Millers. Number 20 is Kenton Miller. Number 4 is Colton Miller. And they just have 2 Millers this evening. On their provincial, they have 3. And speaking of the provincial team, Redvers will go to Macklin on Saturday. They can. Gets over the blue line. No, that was Trotter, rather. That's dating myself. But offside is the call, and we'll take a quick timeout. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on TL.
Hebers continue with the Buffalo Party of Saskatchewan. Redvers Egg and Supply.
Wendy's Place.
Poirier sends it across. And offside. Stacey, that's very kind of you to ask. Moosomin is actually my hometown. My mom still lives here. So guess what, Southern Saskatchewan? I'm here all weekend. Tomorrow, I'm in Kenora. Saturday, I'm in Rocanville. Sunday, we've got game 2. I'll be back on my couch for that one. As the Rockets blast off. Oh, that one goes right past the net. Kopech with a golden opportunity to open the scoring, but he puts it wide. Elm sends it across off the boards, passes it, has a bump into the netminder behind the play, but the ref says play on. Over the blue line, Miller takes a shot, and that one goes, probably hit a few fans. And you're watching Good On Industries Game Time on TL.
Hebers Continuous Metal Roofing. Nixon's Electric. Nelson Motors and Equipment.
Yes, we would like to thank all of our wonderful sponsors, both new and old. We very much appreciate you guys. You are the lifeblood of TL Media. You're welcome. That's a big save. And down the ice it goes. Beckett holds on. Producer Mitch, can you get rid of that, please? Thank you. Over the blue line. And I'm getting a major echo. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. The shot goes wide. Holloway, 2-on-1 back the other way. Holloway and Sawchuk. Holloway passes it across. Oh, what a great save, Matheson. Trying to beat him glove side, but just getting enough of it to keep it scoreless. Bhutan sends it down the ice. 4:20 to go here in the first period. Scoreless. Hoff across the blue line. Sends it over. Turned over and back the other way. Bhutan passes it. Bhutan has it again. Passes it over. Napples. And that hits the roof. We'll hit the break. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on TL Media. No, wrong one.
Sweeting Enterprises. Towler Construction. Key M Auction.
Passes it over. Elms with the shot redirected. Kicked aside by Matheson.
The Buffalo Party of Saskatchewan. Redvers Egg and Supply.
Wendy's Place.
Kept in. Sends it down behind the net. Check. Gives it up ahead. Fedorchuk sends it across and unable to get it down. Sending the penalty box workers scrambling here in Moosomin. It is the best penalty box I ever worked in. I spent lots of time in the penalty box when I was a kid. I never played a game of hockey, but I was always involved in it. Takes a shot, stop by Beckett. Bruce Easton and I were the best penalty box workers. And Bruce has since retired from Easton Auto Body. But if you get a chance, go down and see Ross. He'll give you great service. Just maybe don't discuss politics. Or toast. Gets it back to the point. Kopak behind the net. Sends it across back to the point. That's Miller. Puts it on net and stopped by Beckett. He held on for a whistle, and we're going to take another quick end break.
Heber's Continuous Metal Roofing. Nixon's Electric. Sweeting Enterprises. Towler Construction. Key M Auction.
The last time we were in Moosomin, it was game 3 of last year's provincial series against Grenfell. Gets it in front, stopped by Beckett. Back to the point, and that just creeps past Miller. The Kenneson Blizzards are also in action this evening. We're taking on the Dinsmore Dynamos for the SVHL Championship. Miller comes in. Number 20. Number 20 and 59, both named Miller. Down the ice it goes. Cole watches it go off his leg and back to Ha. Poirier taken hard, awkwardly into the boards, and thankfully he's able to get back up. Across the blue line, over the red line, dumped down the ice, and Matheson handles it. He holds on for a whistle, and we'll take another chance after it.
The Buff.
Maybe.
The Buffalo
Okay, maybe we won't.
Party of Saskatchewan. Redvers.
You're doing a bang-up job, producer Mitch. You're the hardest working producer in TL media history. Down the ice. Passes it over. Ha. Sends it across. Redirected. Beckett holds on for a whistle. A big save by Beckett. The former Vernon Oil capital of the Manitoba Junior Hockey League. .1 seconds to go here in period number 1. Joining me in the first intermission will be Moosomin Rangers old goon, Trevor Green. If not, I'm sure I can find a few Moosomin Ranger legends to talk about. Maybe we can find out what's going on at Zaley's this week. I don't think he's too far. Helms sends it down the ice. Past one of the oldest signs on the arena, McLean signs. Down the ice. Reed tipped 8 seconds. Moves it up. And Miller. Beckett holds on for a whistle. And that's the end of the first period of play. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on TL Media. We'll be right back after several words from our sponsors.
Farming is about hard work. It's about getting your hands dirty, putting in the hours, and giving your equipment the TLC it deserves. You work hard, and so does your equipment. Keep it in peak working order with the Spring Oil and Filter Sale. March 15th to April 15th at Nelson. 10% off John Deere oil. 12% off John Deere and Fleet Guard filters. Nelson Motors and Equipment. Your John Deere dealer in Avonlea, Estevan, Oxbow, Radville, and Redvers. Farmers like you. NelsonMotors.com.
Sweeting Enterprises, Towler Construction, Key M Auction, the Buffalo Party of Saskatchewan, Redvers Egg and Supply, Wendy's Place, Egg Legacy Farm, Heber's Continuous Metal Roofing, Nixon's Electric, Nelson Motors and Equipment. Hi.
The Egg Lender program is an expedited process that gives you first-hand experience as well as theoretical learning to give you the tools needed to be a successful egg lender.
The Egg Lender program with Sunrise is a 2-year program that runs you through 4 stages: the MSR, the frontline, the loans clerking, consumer lending, and then finally it gets you to being an egg lender.
The Egg Lender program is a program that is built to take you from knowing nothing in the banking industry right up to being able to be an egg lender. It's a lot of hands-on training and a lot of learning as you're going. I've been doing this for 18 months now and have learned everything from start to finish.
I'm proud of the work that I do as an egg lender with Sunrise Credit Union because of how community-minded Sunrise is and how it supports local farmers. Farmers are the backbone of Canada, so I'm very proud to be part of the industry and being able to support them.
The right person for the egg lending program is somebody who's looking to stay local, wanting to grow their career and help out their community.
If you're considering becoming an egg lender, I would 10 out of 10 recommend it. It's a great industry to work in and it's great people to work with every day.
Sweeting's Enterprises, Towler Construction, Key M Auction, the Buffalo Party of Saskatchewan, Redvers Egg and Supply, Wendy's Place, Egg Legacy Farm, Heber's Continuous Metal Roofing, Nixon's Electric, Nelson Motors and Equipment.
Hello, Wolseley. We are here on Saturday, March the 9th. This is Decision Day for Kraft Hockeyville, and I'm here with Mayor Gerald Hill. How are things with you?
Pretty good.
Pretty exciting day?
Pretty exciting day. We're hoping that we're going to be successful. Good crowd. You can see there's a big crowd here.
There's a lot of people here.
Yeah. So it just shows that the rink gets used. So
we're coming up on 6 o'clock here, and good luck, Wolseley.
Yes, good luck, Wolseley. Hopefully we can pull this off and do Western Canada proud.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Here they are.
Jerry, we did it!
Woohoo!
Way to go, Wolseley!
Look at that!
How about that, eh? So for those of you who may have missed it, Wolseley's in the running for top 4 for Kraft Hockeyville. The rink board and the whole gaggle of volunteers did a lot of work to get us to this point. It's not over yet, though, so we're going to be announcing some of the stuff that we need to do to win the whole darn thing. So it's time to bring it to Western Canada. Can't be prouder of our community. Way to go, Wolseley.
All right, so it's official. Wolseley is in the top 4. What do you think of that?
How about that? How about that? That's just amazing.
That's the best news I've heard all year.
That's right, today. But we're going to win this. We are.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to bring it to Western Canada. So get out there and vote for us, everybody.
Yes, and voting day is what, the 29th, is it?
I believe so.
So we basically have to pretty much spam all of our friends and relatives and everybody between now and then saying on the day, make sure you vote.
Yeah.
So big congratulations to the town of Wolseley and all the folks who worked to make this happen.
Absolutely.
And
if it wasn't for them.
And the kids out on the ice.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
That's right. We got a game here about to start. No, it was a lot of volunteers that brought this to the table and did a ton of work, and good on them, to make this a success. So we couldn't have done it with our volunteers. They're an integral part of any community, especially our community. So good on you guys. Good for you, ladies.
All right. Excellent. One more cheer from Wolseley. One more cheer.
It would appear that my first period guest did not show up. We've got a couple Hall of Famers around us, or we did have. Jeff Cole and Wayne McGonigal were to the right of me. If they're not on the Hall of Fame yet for the Moosomin Rangers, they're Hall of Fame people. Wayne owns, operates, and manages Zaley's Furniture, one of our proud sponsors here on TL Media. And we could not do it without the tremendous support from everybody. Everybody watching at home. And no, there are no shots on goal on this scoreboard. There is a bunch of flickering lights, which you have to be careful there. Anyway, we're going to keep paying our bills. We're going to keep paying the commercial breaks. Go. You probably have time to take your dog out for one more walk. Maybe get another beverage. Don't have too many. It is, unless you have Friday off. But you make sure you come back now. You hear?
Farming is about hard work. It's about getting your hands dirty, putting in the hours, and giving your equipment the TLC it deserves. You work hard, and so does your equipment. Keep it in peak working order with the Spring Oil and Filter Sale. March 15th to April 15th at Nelson. 10% off John Deere oil. 12% off John Deere and Fleet Guard filters. Nelson Motors and Equipment. Your John Deere dealer in Avonlea, Estevan, Oxbow, Radville, and Redvers. Farmers like you. NelsonMotors.com.
Sweeting Enterprises, Towler Construction, Key M Auction, the Buffalo Party of Saskatchewan, Redvers Egg and Supply, Wendy's Place, Egg Legacy Farm, Heber's Continuous Metal Roofing, Nixon's Electric, Nelson Motors and Equipment.
Hello, how are you? I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
How are you?
Good, good.
When you want me, second period?
Yeah, the end of the second.
I'll come over.
For sure.
I'll come over.
Appreciate
I
you.
just wanted to check with you.
What?
I just wanted to check with you.
Okay, yeah, that's great.
No.
Thanks for doing that, Lyle.
You bet. I'll talk to you in a bit.
Okay.
Take care.
I was just chatting with a Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame person. He should be in the Softball Saskatchewan Hall of Fame. Maybe that's a job that TL Media will have to do. If you get a chance, I am excited for the second period interview with Mr. Lyle Bellog. We were supposed to have Trevor Green, but He was a no-show. Maybe a lack of communication between the two of us. Anyway, we're going to take another Let's Air Sunrise Credit Union, and then we'll be back with period 2. You're watching Good on Industries Game Time on TL Media, and yes, I know I need to share.
My name is Kristen Timmerman, and I am an agronomist at Circle T Agra, and I am the CEO of my own company, Inputs Pro. Circle T Agra is our family-owned independent retail located in Treeherne, Manitoba. We supply seed, fertilizer, chemical, and custom application to growers in our area. Inputs Pro is a mobile app or web platform that allows My name is Kristen Timmerman, and I am an agronomist at Circle T Agra, and I am the CEO of my own company, Inputs Pro. Circle T Agra is our family-owned independent retail located in Treeherne, Manitoba.
You can't make up what just happened.
We supply seed, fertilizer, chemical, and custom application to growers in our area. Inputs Pro is a mobile app or web platform that allows growers, agronomists, and retailers to access all of the information from the crop protection guides for Western Canada. I hope that the legacy of Inputs Pro is to be that resource that is not company specific and is there for the grower when they need it. Running a tech company in a rural community is just such an awesome experience for me and the community itself. Seeing small businesses like myself grow into what they are, especially in these small communities, is just a whole nother level of excitement. Sunrise Credit Union is a local cooperative financial institution. They have helped our family for the last 25 years to grow our business into what it is today. Having a supportive lender is important for the growth and scale of our business. In such a volatile industry like agriculture, we need somebody that can accommodate our needs specific to our company. Sunrise Credit Union is such an important part of our community. They're always helping sponsor hockey teams and local events. I would recommend being a member of Sunrise Credit Union because they're there for you as a customer. They're really striving to make your goals become a reality.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Are we back? Is our audio fixed?
Get it back, Luke.
The Rangers trail 1-0. Redvers just took the lead. Passes it over. Perfect. Spinning around Holloway. Takes the shot. Willoughby. Down the ice it goes. Beckett's out to play it. Sends up. Holloway across the red line. Over the blue.
46. David Smallchild. Number 83. Drew Hoff. Number 6. Oliver Corey.
Smallchild, Hoff, and Poirier opens the scoring at 18:52. Buchanan. Spinning around. Oh, and taken down hard. Wrestled down to the ice, looking like Kurt Angle out there. Not an intelligent move, but it was an intense move. Not one with the integrity either. He's not using his 3 eyes on that one like Kurt Angle would. Careful it didn't break his freaking neck. Sawchuck's out there, the former Brandon AAA Midget League King and Boissevain Border King, now with the Moosomin Rangers. Diving around like Alex Despatie there as the puck goes down the ice. Beckett comes to play.
Redvers number 91. Rabbit Patrick.
Verchuk is in the penalty box. Sends across. Trotter. Trotter in the corner. Gets it to Cole. Cole passes it over the Holloway. And he puts it on that big rebound. Kept in. Sawchuk. Passes it over. Trotter. Trotter passes it. Holloway. Holloway puts it on that big rebound. He scores! The Rangers have tied it up on the power play. And the crowd is going wild here in Moosomin. In fairness, one of the biggest hockey fans, loudest supporters in Moosomin hockey history. I've been told she has been out 3 weeks. No voice. Maybe we're scaring them off. No, we don't do that. It's a great crowd. It is a Thursday night. People work tomorrow. 1-1 is the score here.
Moosomin number 8. Power play goal. 25. Josh Elm.
Josh Elm ties it up on the power play.
That's Sasha Holloway, 1709. This goal brought to you by Loves America.
Kopech's out there, the dangerous Kopech. Miller with the blast, and that shot goes wide, and down the ice it goes. Going hard after it is Springer. Right out to play it is Mathewson, who wisely, maybe not so wisely. He wisely left it for his teammate. Miller. Bolton Miller. One of 3 Millers playing tonight. Kopech sends it across. Down the ice. Spinning. Miller. Miller dukes and he scores! You won't see a goal prettier than that, ladies and gentlemen. It's 2-1 for the Redvers Rockets. They blast ahead on that beautiful backhand by number 20 for the Redvers Rockets. One of the 3 Millers. That is Kenton Miller. Ironics, this song playing right now is Fancy. That was a fancy goal. Looking like a young Jeff Cole. I only say that because Jeff is standing right beside him. Down the ice it goes. Just playing some catch there. Good A. So far it's a good A for them. And that one goes for icing. We're going to take a quick time out.
The Buffalo Party of Saskatchewan. Redvers Egg and Supply. Wendy's Place.
Small Child and Kenton Miller have scored for the Rockets this period, and Moosomin countered with Elms. As Holloway comes back. Holloway sends it across on the slot. Oh! Missed it by that much, or it would have been a tie game. Blast. Elm takes a shot. Big rebound. Mathewson keeps it out and back the other way, going hard through the center. Dumps it down the ice, going back to retrieve it. Is back it. Almost turned over, a costly pass almost. But almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades or something. Passes it up ahead. Knocked off the back of his stick. Toms banks it up ahead. Toms has it again behind the net. Puts it in front. Fedorchuk hits Holloway's ankle. Fedorchuk. Correction, that's number 11 for Remy Lamont. Not much is happening in the way of activity. And I'm going to be doing a one-man show for the rest of the game. Producer Mitch has signed off. Who's having technical issues? And the Rangers, they had technical issues on that pass. Bumped into the boards. Number 22 for the Moosomin Rangers. We have a Chad Hebert sighting. He's wearing Doug Hunt's old number 22. Doug's a proud parent these days. His son Damon is playing for the Iowa Wild and sometimes the Minnesota Wild. Springer takes a shot, handled easily by Mathewson, and we'll take a break. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on TL Media.
Good On Industries. Sunrise Credit Union. Zaley Furniture. Springer Construction.
Domowski's out there to take the draw. He'll take it against number 21 for the Rockets. And coming away with it is Springer. No, that was Jameson. Trotter, rather. That was one of the players. Send it across. Cole. Cole is was one of the leading goal scorers after one of the rounds of playoffs. He's had a great playoffs this year. In his first full season with the Moosomin Rangers. I believe he signed up with the team during the COVID year. And then the year was shut down. Then he spent some time down in Ontario playing hockey. University hockey. Sends it across. He's also a former Regina Pat. Miller bumps into the boards. Banks it, takes a shot, goes high over the net. 12:30 to go here in the second period. A fast-paced game. As I'm just down from the Blue Moose Lounge, home of the rowdiest fans this side of Fleming, unless there's a Jets game, which we hope to do a few games of this summer. It'll all depend. Behind the net, Redvers. Redvers is looking fresh this second period. Sends it, he puts it on net. Beckett scrambling, rolling, looking like pushing around, wisely skating away. Did he draw a penalty? We will take a quick timeout. You're watching Good on Industry Game Time on TL.
Heber's Continuous Metal Roofing. Nixon's Electric. Nelson Motors and Equipment.
They're taking two. Hoff and McGonigal head to the sin bin. McGonigal, I believe he played for the Notre Dame Hounds of the SJHL many, many years ago when I still lived in Estevan. You're going to see the physicality pick up here, ladies and gentlemen. Could come to some blows. And you'll love to see that intensity of playoff hockey. Spinning around. Falling down. What, 2 minutes for falling down? The fans don't like it here in Moosomin. And Hebert, the usual mild-mannered Chad Hebert. He was saying some choice words to the officials heading into the sin bins. And you don't see Chad Hebert do that too much. Chad Hebert is the younger brother of Blair, who owns Hebert Excavation, one of our proud sponsors for the rest of the season. Takes a shot, stop by Beckett. He'll stop that all day and 3/4 of the night. Coming up during the second intermission, I am going to speak with the coach of the Moosomin Rangers the last time they won the Big Six Hockey League, Lyle Bella. He always has words of wisdom. Off the bar, the goaltender here is his best friend.
This power play is brought to you by Moosomin.
Our next broadcast will be tomorrow night from Kenora, Saskatchewan. Then on Saturday, we'll be in Rocanville for Game 2 of that series. Then on Sunday, producer Mitch will be in Kenaston for Game 2 of the Lumsden-Kenaston Provincial A Championship Series. Two heavyweights go at it. It'll be like Tyson against Holyfield, but hopefully no one bites anyone's ear off. Holloway spinning around, backhand. Sawchuk takes a shot off the bar. The post. The always dangerous Bud Holloway. Have to be careful whenever he is on the ice. Going hard after it, Sawchuk, but Kenton Miller able to move it ahead. Things off the boards. Sent across. Sent down the ice. No ice. It's a penalty kill. Mathewson leaves it for small child. Trotter and Cole. Miller. Baked off the boards and down the ice it goes. Miller goes back to play it. As I bumped into my tripod. Sorry. Miller over the red line, blue line. With speed, passes it back, moving it around. Takes a shot. And the Rangers are back to full strength. Moves it up ahead. Hebert goes in hard after it. If he was a little bit taller, that would have hit him in the head, but that is offside. You're watching Good on Industries Game Time on TL Media.
Sweeting Enterprises. Towler Construction. Key M Auction.
Across this blue line. Falling down, a good step back. And with an even up call, Boutin with a shot. And Tom gloves it down. Pulled onto it in the crease. And maybe a bit of an even up call for the officials. The Hebert one was questionable, and this one is questionable on the Rockets as well. But as I was taught in umping school, be consistent. Even if you're consistently terrible, be consistent for both sides. We will have, unfortunately, I do an evening shift on game 3 on Monday night, and I live 2 hours from Redvers. I would love to be there, but just not able to. I will be back for a game 4 next Wednesday, I believe it is. Game 4, and should there be a game 5, we'll be there as well. Elm taken into the board, maybe hit him on the numbers, but no call. Just a good routine hockey play, I guess. Holloway. Through center. Has it knocked off his stick.
Redvers calling number 16, Travis Corey. Commissioner Tripp. Corey.
Send it over. Trotter. And down the ice. And Holloway goes back the 3/4 way. Holloway across. Deeks showing why he has NHL moves. And roofs it. But he roofed it on a mansion. He was just looking for a duplex. We will take a quick timeout. You're watching Good on Industries Game Time on TL Media.
The Buffalo Party of Saskatchewan. Redvers Egg and Supply. Wendy's Place.
Which would Rangers wish Gold Jacobs happy birthday. They'd like to thank their volunteers for the party today.
Elm sends it across all the way down low. Oh, couple golden opportunities just out of reach. Elm has it. Holloway sends it across. Trotter. Exchanges spots with Holloway. Trotter in the corner behind the net, wrap around, and he gets it back. Sawchuk takes a shot on a glove. Save there by Mathewson. Grand larceny. He was looking top shelf, but Matthews makes the save. And Collins heads to the sin bin. It'll be a 2-man advantage for the Moosomin Rangers.
He gave you 6, I guess.
Making a cameo is Wayne McGonigal, owner of Zaley's, proud sponsor of TL Media. Long time Moosomin Ranger. War number 44. And some debate on, and justifiably so. There is a big error here on the penalty box clock, so we'll take a quick timeout.
Farming is about hard work. It's about getting your hands dirty, putting in the hours, and giving your equipment the TLC it deserves. You work hard, and so does your equipment. Keep it in peak working order with the Spring Oil and Filter Sale. March 15th to April 15th at Nelson. 10% off John Deere oil. 12% off John Deere and Fleet Guard filters. Nelson Motors and Equipment. Your John Deere dealer in Avonlea, Estevan, Oxbow, Radville, and Redvers. Farmers like you.
Big rebound. Oh. A few golden opportunities for the Rangers to go up, tie this one up. 2-man advantage for 10 more seconds. Sawchuk gets it over. Holloway. Holloway behind the net. Puts it. Trotter. Trotter sends it across. Holloway. 5-on-4 now. Dalton Sawchuk. Oh, the mask of Mathewson. Oh no, it makes a big save. Trotter with speed, spinning around, passes it. Sawchuk takes a shot, that goes wide. 7:05 to go here in period number 2. That remains 2-1 in favor of the Redvers Rockets. Miller dumps it down the ice. Out to play it is Beckett, who watches it go by into the corner. Trotter, 55 seconds left on the man advantage for Moosomin. Moves it up ahead. Here's looked like he lost an edge there, but he was able to recover. Big off the board pass all the way and a breakaway. It's Miller. Has it roll off. Beckett out to play it. A dangerous play. Still, Redvers came away with it. And 2 for the slash. You're watching Good On Industry Game Time on TL Media.
Heber's Continuous Metal Roofing. Nixon's Electric. Nelson Motors and Equipment.
Saving almost sure goal there in a wide open net to shoot at. And Bud Holloway makes a smart play. He doesn't like going to the penalty box, but that could have saved the game right there. You go down by 2 goals against a good Redvers team. Moosomin doesn't quit, however. Neither one of these teams do. There's a reason they're both 2 of the top teams in the province. Breaking out, bumped off the puck. A good play there by number 6 for the Rockets. Sends it across. Poirier turns it over and dumps down the ice. That one will be icing. And we will take a quick commercial break.
Sweeting Enterprises. Towler Construction. Key M Auction.
Colfax out there to take the draw. He's taking it against Trotter. Correction, that's 27. That's Springer.
Moosomin Rangers penalty at 4. Bud Holloway. Tickets for slots. Holloway. Tickets for slots. 6:31.
Into the board. Shoots it on net. That goes wide. Okay, over. Redvers has 1:10 left on their power play. Passes it over. Back, takes a shot. Small child. Small Big scoring attempt, robbed by Beckett. Down the ice, Mathewson goes out to play it. Passes it over to Miller. Kenton Miller has the go-ahead goal for the Rockets. Has it knocked off his stick by Trotter, but G'day gets it. Passes it across. Back to the point. Miller, Kenton Miller passes it over. Off the board. And back the other way, Boutin. Jody Boutin over the blue line. The KG veteran. Bumped down. What? He just goes to the bench and back. 15 seconds left on the power play for the Rockets. And sends it. Miller. Behind the net, Miller. Down it goes. 4:18 to go here in the second period. Coming up during the second intermission. Oh, we'll get to that right away. Here. They take a shot. Big save back at Round. He puts it in front. Falling down, and he's able to recover and throw a whistle. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on TL Media.
Heber's Continuous Metal Roofing. Nixon's Electric. Nelson Motors and Equipment.
During the second intermission, I will have the privilege of talking to the head coach of the Moosomin Rangers the last time they won the Big Six Hockey League Championship, Lyle Bellon. He's had some health issues in recent years. We'll get a health update on him and also find out what he's been up to lately and see if he'll share a few stories from that year. What he remembers most, the last time the Rangers won the Big Six. Slashing is the call. The refs in the stands made that call, and the refs on the ice agreed.
Sweeting Enterprises. Towler Construction. Key M Auction.
The Rangers have the power play with 3:37 to go here in the second period. A golden opportunity to tie this one up. Sawchuk's out there along with Cole, Holloway, and Trotter. Redvers countered with Kopech, Miller, G'day, and Tom. Kopech's kicked out, and Kenton Miller will come in to take the face-off. No, they say G'day's going to. Trotter passes it over Holloway. Holloway with a blast, and Miller gets the body in front of it. Behind. Puts it in front. Elms takes a shot. Big save. Big rebound. Another big save. 3 enormous saves by Mathewson. Passes it over. Trotter. Trotter at the point. 3:13 to go here in the second period. Trotter. Holloway over to Sawchuk. Sawchuk back Holloway. Holloway faked the shot. Kenton Miller doesn't have a stick. Takes a shot. Big rebound. Big rebound and another big save. 5 big saves in a row. Trotter. Trotter back. Sawchuk with the blast. Kicked aside there by Mathewson. A dangerous power play for the Moosomin Rangers. Kenton Miller doesn't have a stick, but he's able to get it out of the end. Trotter with speed. 3-on-2, passes it over. Holloway sends it across, and a good defensive play there by G'day, who gets it out. Kopech sends it across, intercepted by Sawchuk. Spot check over to Tom. Tom watches it go down into his own end as he skates off. 2:15 to go here in the second period. The score remains 2-1 in favor of the Redvers Rockets. Passes it up ahead. Across. That one, Redvers is clamoring for a too many men penalty, but the refs do not make that call. Down the ice. Down over, that's offside. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on
The
TL
Buffalo
Media.
Party of Saskatchewan. Redvers Egg and Supply. Wendy's Place.
Naples is out there to take the draw. He has Springer, Willoughby, and Elms with him. Elms moves it over. Banked off the boards, down the ice, and that kills the penalty. If Redvers is able to hang on and win this one, I'd have to say that they need to each give Mathewson a huge amount of credit. Big save after big save after big save on that power play, or on that penalty kill for Redvers. And you always want your best penalty killer to be your goaltender, and he certainly was on that. Bhutan. Banked off the boards. Moves it over. Poirier breaks out over the blue line. 40 seconds to go here in period number 2. Nice guess during the shot. That goes wide. My guest during the second intermission will be Lyle Bellog, Hall of Fame human being. If you ever have a chance to talk to Lyle, you better have an hour. He'll fill you with all sorts of wisdom, and you will be a better person for it. Unfortunately, we only have about 7 minutes to chat. And he was the head coach the last time the Rangers won the Big Six. We'll chat about that, amongst other things. 24.8 seconds remaining in the second period. The score remains 2-1 in favor of the Redvers Rockets. Kopech's out there to take the draw after a successful penalty kill, due to a large part to Matheson. Behind the net, Kopech. 20 seconds to go. Smallchild with the shot, and that goes out of play. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on
Keepers Continuous Metal Roofing. Nixon's Electric. Nelson Motors and Equipment.
.9 seconds to go here in the second period. Banked off the boards. Puts on net. Behind the net, the Rockets takes a shot. Beckett. The worst thing to happen would be if you're a Moosomin fan, would be for the Rangers to give up a late goal. You can't win a game in the last seconds of the second period, but you can darn sure lose it. Turns over. Falling down the water. A trip, but no call. And the fans are irate. And justifiably so.
That's terrible.
You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on TL Media. I'll be back with legendary person Lyle Bellog after a word from our sponsor.
Farming is about hard work. It's about getting your hands dirty, putting in the hours, and giving your equipment the TLC it deserves. You work hard, and so does your equipment. Keep it in peak working order with the Spring Oil and Filter Sale, March 15th to April 15th at Nelson. 10% off John Deere oil, 12% off John Deere and Fleet Guard filters. Nelson Motors and Equipment, your John Deere dealer in Avonlea, Estevan, Oxbow, Radville, and Redvers. Farmers like you. NelsonMotors.com.
Okay, we're gonna have all the spotlight on you, Lyle.
All good, bud.
Joining me right now, legendary voice, or legendary, voice, pretty much, he's a legend. Lyle Bellog. How are you doing tonight?
Very good, thanks, Travis. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. Glad you.
Let us know in the comments if you can't hear Lyle, and I'll do my best to make sure, because Lyle needs to be heard. I don't at this time. So Lyle, talk a bit about your coaching background with the Rangers. And what
Rangers? I was here 4 years, and we won 3 championships. One included with 2004 with Rangers again in the Big Six. We played Weyburn in the final.
Let's talk about that. That was one of the biggest highlights I've ever been a part of, and I saw a lot of hockey here growing up. What was some of the big highlights of that series? I remember being 2004. I was probably 17 at that time.
Yeah.
I remember chanting Applegate right out. Talk about the series clinching game.
It was fantastic, but the final game, that 6th game, was unbelievable because it was a goalie and a coach's nightmare, literally, because 9-7.
Yeah.
That's what it ended up.
Yeah, you guys got out to a good start there.
We did. Thanks to Jeff Cole and the guys, it was great. It was really good.
What have you been keeping busy with lately?
Not a lot. A lot to do with my grandkids.
That's great.
So yeah, it's been fantastic. Family. So things have been going good, Travis.
Good. You did have a few issues earlier on, and it's
I did.
Nice to. Are those on the back burner, or?
No.
Well, we'll talk off air.
No problem.
So, you mentioned that your grandkids. How many do you have now? 10.
Yes.
Well, you do have a lot of kids, though, too.
We have 3 daughters.
3 daughters,
Three
yeah.
daughters, but 3 of those grandkids are adopted, and I love them. They're all great.
Absolutely.
You bet.
What do you think of the game so far tonight?
I think it's a fantastic game. Both teams are playing well. The goalies are playing well. And guess what? I think it's going to be a heck of a third period. I really do.
I'm expecting it too. So, did you coach for Redvers as well, or just against them?
Yeah, just against Redvers. Yeah. Good hockey town.
Yeah, for sure. Let's chat about the other 2 championships that you won.
In the Triangle?
What was your favorite accomplishment as Moosomin Ranger coach?
To be very honest with you, just being with the guys, and that continued on into the Big Six. But I got to be honest with you, it was great championships. We played some great teams. Churchridge, Esterhazy had a great team. They were all very good teams, and we were quite happy to accomplish what we did.
Well, I think I know one of your accomplishments. Favorite moments of coaching the Rangers. You got to meet a young Travis Long.
I did, and it was great. And guess what? You continued on in umpiring, and you and I did a few games together. That was fantastic.
Are you still doing some umping, or?
Believe it or not, yes.
Let's do a game this season.
That would be great.
Yeah.
This will be my 46th year.
I will come out of retirement just to do one last game with you.
Don't come out of retirement. Go into the system, my friend. Go into the system.
When my kids are a little older and I'll have more time.
I totally understand. Travis.
I do miss wearing the blue, and it would be an honor to work another game, a game with you.
I'd love to. That would be great.
Let's pick a date. And
well, anything but July 6th.
What are you doing July 6th?
Grandchildren.
Okay, of course.
Yeah, already set.
What? You're still involved heavily with ball as well?
Yeah, just as far as umpiring. Since my operation 7 years ago, I haven't done any plate games, but I'm still involved and I love it.
Is Dave still doing any? Or?
He is. Dave Hill.
Well, let's get Dave to do plate. You and I will do base.
Hey, there you go. I love that idea. That sounds great, Travis. That would be fantastic. I'd enjoy that.
Southeast Men's Fastball League. Let's make that happen.
Yeah.
I'll even see if producer Mitch will come down to do the camera work, and we'll get it live on TL Media.
There you go. And I appreciate you doing this, Travis. That's great. Good for you. Because a lot of people are watching.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of people here tonight.
We do.
It's a big crowd. Very good.
Have you been to many games this year? Or?
Yeah. I've come a couple times to Moosomin, and I've been to Old Chapel to watch provincial. Carlisle, Buxton. So, yeah.
Oh,
good.
Talk about the atmosphere in, any game involving Round Lake.
Unbelievable. They have a pretty good team. But I got to be honest with you. You go to that rink, and it's just like being in SAS Juniors. The pot of gold itself, 11,000, 14,000. It's unreal. It's really good. And I give them credit.
Yeah. On our comments, one of our old friends, Phil Ham. Phil says, "Hi, Lyle and Travis. Great to see you guys." It's great to be here, Phil. Phil, if you're in the building, or why aren't you in the building?
Yeah, there you go. Phil, where are you?
Well, I'm sure we'll be seeing you during the ball season. And Phil had some very kind words for you as well, which I echo these sentiments. Lyle was a tremendous coach for Moosomin and a fabulous umpire, which you are. And yes, definitely. But I haven't played for since Levi was born, and he's 9 now. He'll be 9, and I know. I probably put on a few pounds and won't fit in my equipment.
You will, honestly. Be fine.
But
if not, I can always give you some.
That's true, yeah. But your daughter says hi.
My daughter from Calgary.
So what else has been keeping you busy? Grandkids, going to hockey games?
Grandkids, hockey games, volleyball. My one granddaughter's playing volleyball on the club team.
Okay.
Carlisle Vipers. So yeah, and their provincials are coming up next month.
Next month.
So looking forward to that, Travis.
Well, we might have to expand to volleyball.
There you go.
Saskatchewan's loving their senior hockey, and we'd love to do some volleyball. And
exactly. Yeah, that would be great.
Volleyball, football, ballroom. Absolutely. Yeah.
Provincials are in Saskatchewan.
Oh, I thought you meant they were in Carlisle.
No, she plays for Carlisle.
Yeah. And Kim's saying hi. And
hi, Kim. How are you doing?
Now, Lyle, I want to get you in the Softball Saskatchewan Hall of Fame. Or are you there already? It would be my pleasure to do the writing that gets you in there.
Well, I appreciate that very much, but there's a lot of great peers.
Yeah.
So, and they're not there either. So I appreciate that very much. Thank you, Travis.
If you guys have a story about Lyle and time with him, send me a message. And you probably have so many sporting memories.
Oh, I'm sure we do, Travis.
You could write.
Provincial tier, men's, senior men's. Yeah.
You could probably write 7 or 8 books with all your memories.
Well, I don't know about that, but we'd have fun.
We sure would.
We'd have fun, you bet. Absolutely.
Great catching up with you as always, Lyle, and
You bet, Travis. Thank you very much. I appreciate the time.
let's keep in contact for
Sounds
sure.
great to me.
Legendary personality, Lyle Bellog. You will not regret if you have a chance. Come take a visit with Lyle. He'll fill your head with all sorts of knowledge, and he's just around the ball diamonds. And remember, ladies, remember, gentlemen, 2 ears, 1 mouth. We were put on this earth to listen.
Where did you hear that?
Oh, a wise legend.
Thank you.
We'll be back for third period of action after these messages.
Hello, Wolseley. We are here on Saturday, March the 9th. This is decision day for Kraft Hockeyville, and I'm here with Mayor Gerald Hill. How are things with you?
Pretty good.
Pretty exciting day?
Pretty exciting day. We're hoping that we're going to be successful. Good crowd. You can see there's a big crowd here.
There's a lot of people here.
Yeah. So it just shows that the rink gets used.
So we're coming up on 6 o'clock here, and good luck, Wolseley.
Yes, good luck, Wolseley. Hopefully we can pull this off and do Western Canada proud.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Here they are.
Jerry, we did it!
Woohoo!
Way to go, Wolseley!
Look at that!
How about that, eh? So for those of you who may have missed it, Wolseley's in the running for top 4 for Kraft Hockeyville. The rink board and the whole gaggle of volunteers did a lot of work to get us to this point. It's not over yet, though, so we're going to be announcing some of the stuff that we need to do to win the whole darn thing. So it's time to bring it to Western Canada. Can't be prouder of our community. Way to go, Wolseley!
Woohoo! All right, so it's official. Wolseley is in the top 4. What do you think of that?
How about that? How about that? That's just amazing.
That's the best news I've heard all year.
That's right, today. But we're going to win this. We are.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to bring it to Western Canada. So get out there and vote for us, everybody.
Yes, and voting day is what, the 29th, is it?
I believe so.
So we basically have to pretty much spam all of our friends and relatives and everybody between now and then saying on the day, make sure you vote.
Yeah.
So big congratulations to the town of Wolseley and all the folks who worked to make this happen.
Absolutely.
And
if it wasn't for them.
And the kids out on the ice.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
That's right. We got a game here about to start. No, it was a lot of volunteers that brought this to the table and did a ton of work, and good on them, to make this a success. So we couldn't have done it with our volunteers. They're an integral part of any community, especially our community. So good on you guys. Good for you, ladies.
All right.
Excellent.
One more cheer from Wolseley.
One more
we
cheer
did it!
Oh, nobody wants to see me. Everybody wants to see me. And there's the game. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. What an honor that was. I got a little choked up talking to that man, and consider him a mentor and just a great person. Love Lyle Bellog, and like I said, if you get a chance to talk to him, we could have talked all night. Behind the net, the Rangers have it. Takes a shot, big save there by Mathewson. Down the ice it goes, and over the blue line. Over Elms. Elms dumps it down the ice, knocked down by Toms. Small child has it over in the corner. Backhands it over to Tom. Elms. Sacha over the red line. Dumps it down the ice. Moving it. Plays it off the boards. Kept in. Passes it across. Down the ice, and that one goes for icing. We're going to take a quick commercial break since we didn't really take many commercial breaks during that fantastic interview with Lyabella.
Sweetie Enterprises, Towler Construction, Key M Auction.
We are in the third period. Producer Mitch has left, but he did not do a third period graphic, I believe. Producer Mitch, if you are watching, can you come back in and put a third period scoreboard up? Sacha turns it over. Falling down, trying to draw a penalty. Heads up. Good news, everyone is okay and no one's spilled here. Although, do you want to call Bud Light a beer? A lot of people have different opinions about Bud Light. I quit drinking in the summer of 2021. Not by choice, but anyone who knows me knows why. Come on. Yeah, I think the last time I had a beer was July 2021. Now that goes out of play, we'll take a break.
Dobby's Contracting, Davidson Truck and Tractor, Longman Aviaries. Streaming services for TL Media are provided by Boissevain Plumbing and Heating.
One of our proud sponsors for this evening is Nixon Electric. Give Dale a call if you ever need anything electrical, and he'll be happy to hook you up. 17:33 to go here in the third period. Oh, he did. Attaboy, producer Mitch. It is the third period. Takes a shot. Adams with the shot. The goal scorer for the Rangers. The Rangers are within one shot as Schiller moves it up ahead. Adams passes it across. Over. Back down the ice. Just out of reach of Cole as he skates hard after it. Down the ice it goes over the blue line. Schiller behind the net. Bumping into the boards. At a near capacity crowd here at the Mike Swain Arena. If this score holds up, we will be back here on Wednesday night. Sends it across. Passes it up off the foot, down the ice, and that goes for icing. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on TL Media. Brought to you by Nixon
Continuous Metal Roofing, Nixon's Electric, Nelson Motors and Equipment.
How you doing? Good. Out there to take the draw. Coming away with it, Foyer. Shoots. The backhand. Henderson sends it down. We'll take a break. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time, brought to you by Towler Construction.
Sweeting Enterprises. Towler Construction. Key M Auction.
16:22 to go here, third period. Moosomin trailing 2-1 as Hoff faces off. Henderson. Hoff has it behind the net. Banked off the board, Henderson. He shoots it, kicks aside, off the post, inches away from making it a 3-1 game. Wait, this is Canada. Centimeters away from making it a 3-1 game. Gotta love the metric system. Elms. Sends across. Watch out, Boye! Stays on his feet. Solid collision there. Gotcha. Now that goes offside, and we'll take a break. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time.
The Buffalo Party of Saskatchewan. Redvers Egg and Supply. Wendy's Place.
$15:40 to go here in the third period. McGonigal. Banding on it, found on the clearing attempt, but he gets it back. Down the ice it goes, and that's icing. As they skate down, we'll take a break.
Sweeting Enterprises. Towler Construction. Key M Auction.
Another reminder, I do not own the rights to the music. Kopeck's out there to take the draw. Here come the Rangers back the other way. Springer gets by, goes in driving, he shoots, great, he scores! He scores! Springer constructs out of that. Springer constructs the goal to tie the game. Not Jerry Springer, Dawson Springer. And unlike Jerry Springer, the Rangers are alive. But Jerry will live on in our memory. He can throw that chair. The Rangers have tied it with a goal from Springer. Phil Ham is loving that. A little bit of housey going there. Playing a little country puck, I guess. Kenton Miller takes a shot.
Rangers set goal game. Number 8, Jackson
Elms got the rebound. Springer did the work. Elms got the rebound. But the important thing is, it's a tie game if you're a Ranger fan. If we are able to get out to Fleming this fall season, we will have Ricky and Phil Ham on the postgame show. But in order to fill it in the time, we would have had to start the pregame show last year in order for Ricky and Phil to say everything they want to say. Another wealth of knowledge that you should, if you have a weekend. Almost as legendary as your mustache, Dustin. Keep up the great work, buddy. Our friends at the HPC podcast. proud sponsor of TL Media. They've jumped on board for the rest of the season. Passes it over. $14-10 to go here. Up ahead, but that one's just. I thought he got a stick on it, but that is not icing. Bounding on the pass. The Moosomin Rangers have had some very competitive playoff games, and they're no strangers to overtime, which is 13-50 away. It's a leg, and that goes out of play. You're watching Good on Industry Game Time, brought to you by Zaley's Furniture.
Good on Industries. Sunrise Credit Union. Zaley Furniture. Springer Construction.
Sawchuk's taking the face off against Hoff. Falling down hard is number 11 for the Moosomin Rangers, Justin Lamontagne. Wearing Greg Lightful, number 11. Poirier sends it down. Hoff puts it on net. Lamontagne. Down the ice. G'day, sends it. I know that's off the stick. And thank you, Barb. It is just a one-man production, but I will change the score. Thank you for letting me know that it is not updated. It is 2-1. Again, I'm just a one-man production right now. My producer is usually in charge of our scoreboard. Small child. We'll take a quick commercial break. You're watching Good on Industries Game Time on TL Media.
Sweeting Enterprises, Towler Construction, Key M Auction.
2:22 to go here in the third period. We're all tied up at 2. Thanks for Barb for pointing that out, that our scoreboard was wrong. She very politely said, change your score, please. Kicked aside there by Beckett, who holds on for a whistle. We love all our fans and all of our comments. Very much appreciated, especially with it being a one-man production right now. Tomorrow night, hopefully producer Mitch is back. Tomorrow night we're live in Kenora, Saskatchewan with Game 1 of the SEHL Championship Series. The Rocanville Tigers against the Kenora Cobras. Elms over the blue red line. Napples passes it over. Bump. Backhand. Big rebound. Covers it up. Still loose. Oh, from our vantage point, it looked like it might have been in, but just a bit outside. Passes it over. Schiller to Elm. Elm sends it down the ice. Goes over the red line. Poirier. very dangerously announcing the 50-50 winner during play. What if someone's looking at the 50-50 ticket and the puck goes out of play? Very dangerous. Always wait till a whistle.
You have 5 minutes to come play. So.
Passes it over. 10:53 to go. Most places tell you not to get up during while the action is being played. Here, they encourage it. Hoff takes a shot. Stopped by Beckett. Thought about holding on to it for a whistle, but decides to break it out. Lamontagne. Lamontagne passes it over. Holloway takes a shot. Great save, Mathewson. We'll take a break. You're watching Good on Industries Game Time on TL Media.
Sweeting Enterprises. Towler Construction. Key M Auction.
Another one of our proud sponsors is Wanda Heron Photography. Wanda is a great photographer out of Estevan, Saskatchewan. I do apologize about not getting you in sooner, Wanda. We've had some technical issues and producer Mitch falling under the weather. Wanda Heron, she'll come out to wherever you want her to, and she's an avid sports fan. That's Wanda Heron Photography, another proud sponsor of TL Media. Over the red line. The red line, not the red line. Takes a shot. And that's out of play. If Wanda Heron Photography was here right now, she would have got a great picture of that scoring opportunity, which went out of play. Takes a shot. Stopped out of small child shoots. That goes wide. Big rebound. Slosky passes it over. Pull. Two is the score. Down the ice it goes. Moving it over. And down the ice. We'll take a quick commercial break. You're watching Good on Industries Game Time on TL Media.
The Buffalo Party of Saskatchewan. Redvers Egg and Supply. Wendy's Place.
And Wanda Heron Photography. I do apologize, Wanda, with everything that's gone on this evening. I had some messages crossed with my producer, so he didn't include it in the sponsorship package, and I do apologize. I will air it tomorrow as well and give you some free games. We take pride in our sponsorship, and we love all our sponsors. She does great work. Thank you for messaging me privately and alerting me of that. 8:50 to go here. Small child has it behind the net. Elms. Passes it over. Down the ice. Cross check at the center. Small child passes it over. Elm moves it up ahead. Trotter shoots it. Back goes. Stopped by Mathewson. You're watching Good on Industries Game Time on TL Media.
Sweeting Enterprises. Towler Construction. Key M Auction.
Kopak takes a shot. That hit the ankle and goes wide. Lashes it. Sawchuk takes a shot. Big rebound. Big save. You're watching Good on Industries Game Time on TL Media.
The Buffalo Party of Saskatchewan. Redvers Egg and Supply. Wendy's Place.
And by Wanda Heron Photography. Miller behind the net, feeds it in front. Sent down the ice. Snapples across the blue line. Dumps it down the ice. Passes it over. Redvers has it. Come on. 7 minutes to go here in the third period. Beckett bangs it off the boards. Springer over. Driver behind the net. Shoot! Hazzard takes a shot. Stop. Falling down. McGonigal puts it on net. Back goes wide. Buchanan. McGonigal sends it across. Trotter. 6:15 to go here, third period. 2-2 is the score. Driving it hard, puts it on net, takes a shot. Passes it over. Negative. Out to play it. That would have been a penalty in the NHL. But this is just the Big Six. Just the Big Six. I think there's more fans here than at the average Arizona Coyotes game.
Sweeting Enterprises. Towler Construction. Key M Auction.
And by Wanda Heron Photography. Where there's sports to be found, Wanda's probably around.
Take on the line for the quarter to Game 3 Best of Series at 7:30.
Game 3 in this series will be Monday night in Redvers at 8 o'clock. TL Media is not able to make that one due to a work commitment. But if there is a Game 4, we will be back in Moosomin on Wednesday. From Montang. And that goes out of play. You're watching Good on Industries Game Time on TL.
The Buffalo Party of Saskatchewan. Redvers Egg and Supply. Wendy's Place.
And of course our friend Wanda Heron and her photography. Miller. Canton Miller. Hit into the board. The numbers on business could be about to pick up, but nobody wants to do anything to jeopardize their chance of winning. Redvers is going to the power play when we come back.
Sweet Enterprises. Towler Construction. Key M Auction. The Buffalo Party of Saskatchewan. Redvers Egg and Supply. Wendy's Place. Egg Legacy Farm. Heber's Continuous Metal Roofing. Nixon's Electric. Nelson Motors and Equipment.
And Wanda Heron Photography. Today, shoots it. We have an update on the out-of-town scoreboard. The Dinsmore Dynamos have knocked off the Kenison Blizzard 5-2. Dinsmore stays alive, forcing a Game 4 in Kenaston. TL Media hopes to send producer Mitch there for that one. It could be a weekend of celebration. Get the cool and the gang ready. Gade passes it over Kopak. Passes, takes a shot. Big rebound. 4:28 to go. Sent down the ice. Kopak spins around. 4:10 to go here. Third period. 2-2 is the score between the Moosomin Rangers and the Redvers Rockets. Miller takes a shot, stop by Beckett, big rebound, and he scores! Kopak on the spot, but makes it 3-2 for the Rockets. They blast out in front. The Rockets' red glare, the arms waving in air, gave proof to the night that Redvers is still there. 3-2 now for Redvers. Kopak with the goal.
Go Blue, come on. Go Razor, occupy.
3:52 to go here. Third period. McGonigal sends it down. 2-10. Moves it up. Turns McGonigal. McGonigal over the red line. Dumps down the ice. Plays it. Turned over. Passes it.
This is by number 59, Jordan Miller, 83, Drew Hoff. Let's go back for Miller and Hoff.
Go back for Miller and Hoff. 3-2 is the score for Redvers. 3:13 to go. Third period. The next Rockets game will be in Macklin on Saturday night as Bud Holloway breaks in. Driving, good defensive play there, and he holds on to it. Hopefully, the Rangers are going to the power play when we come back. You're watching Good on Industry Game Time, brought to you by Wanda Heron Photography.
Sweet Enterprises. Towler Construction. Key M Auction.
Blair Toms is in the penalty box, and the Rangers have a golden opportunity to tie it up. They have the right skaters out there. They're dangerous, but
penalties are penalties.
very vocal fans of Moosomin, and you love to see it. As long as you keep it within the boundaries of good taste. You're watching Good on Industries Game Time on TL Media. We're going to take a 30-second timeout.
Sweet Enterprises. Towler Construction. TM Auction, the Buffalo Party of Saskatchewan. Redvers Egg and Supply. Wendy's Place. Egg Legacy Farm. Heber's Continuous Metal Roofing. Nixon's Electric. Nelson Motors and Equipment.
Blast down. That hit the linesman's head. I wonder how many people he sees on the ice. At least triple. That's Sawchuck. Passes it over Holloway with the blast. And the Rangers have tied it at 3. And the crowd is going crazy. Spectacular start at the Swain Arena. On the power play, the Rangers have tied it up. 3-3, third period, 2:31 to go. And you may want to tell the people that are not watching this one to log into TL Media because it's 3-3 with 2:30 to go in the third period. The Moosomin Rangers just tied it up. Holloway with the goal. Holloway from Cole and Sawchuck ties it up. I was hoping maybe get the Danos after the game for some nachos, but I don't believe that's in the cards tonight anyway. Especially since we have a Longman Apiary's post-game show coming up whenever this game ends. We're going to talk to another Ranger legend as Trotter has it doing the splits and falling down. Paul Stapleton will be our guest in the Longman Apiary's post-game show whenever this game ends. Turnover. Henderson passes it up. The Rangers stopped by Mathewson. Passes it up ahead. Sent across Hoff over Megatow. Sends it across. Passes over Lavontagne. Boyer. Holloway banks it off the board. Not enough for Icy. The linesman blows it dead. Little confusion there.
They're turning away from the puck.
I am definitely around a Pro Ranger section, which is basically anywhere, almost anywhere in the Mike Swain Arena this evening. Moosomin has always packed their arena when the team has been good. And you don't get to the Big Six Hockey League Championship and not be a good team. These are two of the juggernauts in all of Saskatchewan. Takes a shot. That goes wide. And that goes out of play. Watch out. We'll take him. We won't. No, we won't. We'll save it for the intermission.
Take another penalty for it before.
Kopech's out there to take the draw, the always dangerous Kopech. Kopech, a small child off the point. And the Rangers tie it up. 15 seconds to go. Moves it over. Elms has it at the far end. Moves it up. Across the red line, over the blue line, the blast from the point. Trying to look like his dad 20 plus years ago. That was Riker Cole with the Jeff Cole-like blast. That's the end of the third period, and this one needs overtime. We'll be back after we hear from Wolseley is Hockey on TV.
Hello, Wolseley. We are here on Saturday, March the 9th. This is Decision Day for Kraft Hockeyville, and I'm here with Mayor Gerald Hill. How are things with you?
Pretty good.
Pretty exciting day?
Pretty exciting day. We're hoping that we're going to be successful. Good crowd. You can see there's a big crowd here.
There's a lot of people here.
Yeah. So it just shows that the rink gets used.
So we're coming up on 6 o'clock here, and good luck, Wolseley.
Yes, good luck, Wolseley. Hopefully we can pull this off and do Western Canada proud.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Here they are.
Jerry, we did it!
Woohoo!
Way to go, Wolseley!
Look at that!
How about that, eh? So for those of you who may have missed it, Wolseley's in the running for top 4 for Kraft Hockeyville. The rink board and the whole gaggle of volunteers did a lot of work to get us to this point. It's not over yet, though, so we're going to be announcing some of the stuff that we need to do to win the whole darn thing. So it's time to bring it to Western Canada. Can't be prouder of our community. Way to go, Wolseley!
Woohoo! All right, so it's official. Wolseley is in the top 4. What do you think of that?
How about that? How about that? That's just amazing.
That's the best news I've heard all year.
That's right, today. But we're going to win this. We are.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to bring it to Western Canada. So get out there and vote for us, everybody.
Yes, and voting day is what, the 29th, is it?
I believe so.
So we basically have to pretty much spam all of our friends and relatives and everybody between now and then saying on the day, make sure you vote.
Yeah.
So big congratulations to the town of Wolseley and all the folks who worked to make this happen.
Absolutely.
And
if it wasn't for them.
And the kids out on the ice.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
That's right. We got a game here about to start. No, it was a lot of volunteers that brought this to the table and did a ton of work, and good on them, to make this a success. So we couldn't have done it with our volunteers. They're an integral part of any community, especially our community. So good on you guys. Good for you, ladies.
All right. Excellent. One more cheer from Wolseley.
One more
we
cheer
did
from
it!
Wolseley.
Welcome back. Overtime is just underway. We will not take a commercial break during overtime until this one is over, or the overtime period ends, whichever comes first. We're with you till the conclusion. Cole's out there taking the face off. Kopat comes away with it. Takes a shot. Tom. He could go from goat to hero if Toms is able to put it in the back of the net. Elms has it. Driving hard behind the net. Elms gets it, takes a shot. He scored! Overtime hero! Drew Stiller sends the Rangers into celebratory mode. 2-1. The 2-0 is the series lead for the Rangers. And they're starting the bus to head back to Redvers. Well, Rangers have a stranglehold in this series after that one. Of all the people to score, I did not have Bruce Stiller on my bingo card to score. But I can guarantee Randy and Cheryl are loving that one. Celebration in Ranger Nation. And we will have Paul Stapleton on with the Longman Apiaries postgame show just as soon as he is able to come out. And I can guarantee he doesn't have a hit on the place.
Good boy. Hey, good work, Coach.
Wow. Could not have seen Drew Schiller scoring that goal. Wouldn't have been on my prediction. Congratulations, Drew, on winning for your hometown team. We'll be back with the Longman Apiaries postgame show in just a few moments. Final score, Rangers 4, Redvers 3 in overtime.
The Egglender program is an expedited process that gives you first-hand experience as well as theoretical learning to give you the tools needed to be a successful Egglender.
The Egglender program with Sunrise is a 2-year program that runs you through 4 stages: the MSR, the frontline, the loans clerking, consumer lending, and then finally it gets you to being an Egglender.
The Egglender program is a program that is built to take you from knowing nothing in the banking industry right up to being able to be an Egglender. It's a lot of hands-on training and a lot of learning as you're going. I've been doing this for 18 months now and have learned everything from start to finish.
I'm proud of the work that I do as an Egglender with Sunrise Credit Union because of how community-minded Sunrise is and how it supports local farmers. Farmers are the backbone of Canada, so I'm very proud to be part of the industry and being able to support them.
The right person for the egg lending program is somebody who's looking to stay local, wanting to grow their career and help out their community.
If you're considering becoming an egg lender, I would 10 out of 10 recommend it. It's a great industry to work in and it's great people to work with every day.
And we also would like to thank Wanda Heron Photography for being sponsors. And the rest of the season.
Continuous Metal Roofing, Nixon's Electric, Nelson Motors and Equipment, Sweden Enterprises, Towler Construction, Key M Auction, the Buffalo Party of Saskatchewan, Redvers Egg and Supply, Wendy's Place, Egg Legacy Farm, Heber's Continuous Metal Roofing, Nixon's Electric, Nelson Motors and Equipment.
We are waiting for Paul Stapleton, who's in celebration mode, so we're going to run a few more commercials.
Farming is about hard work. It's about getting your hands dirty, putting in the hours, and giving your equipment the TLC it deserves. You work hard, and so does your equipment. Keep it in peak working order with the Spring Oil and Filter Sale. March 15th to April 15th at Nelson. 10% off John Deere oil. 12% off John Deere and Fleet Guard filters. Nelson Motors and Equipment. Your John Deere dealer in Avonlea, Estevan, Oxbow, Radville, and Redvers. Farmers like you. NelsonMotors.com.
Hello, Wolseley. We are here on Saturday, March the 9th. This is decision day for Kraft Hockeyville, and I'm here with Mayor Gerald Hill. How are things with you?
Pretty good.
Pretty exciting day?
Pretty exciting day. We're hoping that we're going to be successful. Good crowd. You can see there's a big crowd here.
There's a lot of people here.
Yeah. So it just shows that the rink gets used.
So we're coming up on 6 o'clock here, and good luck, Wolseley.
Yes, good luck, Wolseley. Hopefully we can pull this off and do Western Canada proud.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Here they are.
Way to go, Wolseley!
Look at that!
How about that, eh? So for those of you who may have missed it, Wolseley's in the running for top 4 for Kraft Hockeyville. The rink board and the whole gaggle of volunteers did a lot of work to get us to this point. It's not over yet, though, so we're going to be announcing some of the stuff that we need to do to win the whole darn thing. So it's time to bring it to Western Canada. Can't be prouder of our community. Way to go, Wolseley!
Woohoo! All right, so it's official. Wolseley is in the top 4. What do you think of that?
How about that? How about that? That's just amazing.
That's the best news I've heard all year.
That's right, today. But we're going to win this. We are.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to bring it to Western Canada. So get out there and vote for us, everybody.
Yes, and voting day is what, the 29th, is it?
I believe so.
So we basically have to pretty much spam all of our friends and relatives and everybody between now and then saying on the day, make sure you vote.
Yeah.
So big congratulations to the town of Wolseley and all the folks who worked to make this happen.
Absolutely.
And
if it wasn't for them.
And the kids out on the ice.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
That's right. We got a game here about to start. No, it was a lot of volunteers that brought this to the table and did a ton of work. And good on them, to make this a success. So we couldn't have done it with our volunteers. They're an integral part of any community, especially our community. So good on you guys. Good for you, ladies.
All right. Excellent. One more cheer from Wolseley.
One more
we
cheer.
Did it!
Welcome back. My guest right now, as soon as I can get the camera sorted around, is Moosomin Ranger legend. He's been captain for the Rangers as long as I can remember. The one, the only, number 7 in your program, number 1 in your hearts, Paul Stapleton. Paul, talk about that win tonight.
I mean, that was obviously when you go into overtime, you know it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tight game. We got the results we were looking for. There was times where we almost gave it away, but we all battled back and we didn't give up. And we come up with the 2 points. Now we're really in the driver's seat of this series, obviously, right? 1 game to go. To think that we're 2 up on a team like this is something that catches us all by surprise, but we're certainly going to take it.
Now, do you find that you guys have the fresher legs?
I think we're pretty deep. I think that's what happens for us. We're very deep, and we're very fortunate that we probably have. Sometimes we're actually 5 lines deep, but today we dressed 4 lines. We ran the top 3, and everybody did their role, right? So all 3 lines contributed, right? So
yeah. Now
you get a team that can contribute 3 lines deep. It's tough to beat. Back end. Our goalie, of course, we got the best goaltending team in the league, right? So.
Now, your role over, how many years have you been playing with the Rangers for?
This is season 22.
22?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember riding the bus with you guys back 22 years ago when you first started.
Yeah, so obviously throughout the 22 years, I've started off as the first line center. Now I'm down first, second, third, fourth. So I've gone through all the channels, and so now my role in the team is making sure the bus leaves on time. We got music and beer in the room.
Well, that's a very important part of senior hockey as well. So what have been some of your favorite memories as part of the Rangers?
We won the year we won the Big Six was big because obviously the year before we lost in the finals against Weyburn, and we beat Weyburn in the finals when we probably didn't have as good as team on the ice. Off the ice, we were more of a gel team, and I really feel that was how we won. So that was huge. It was only our second year in the league, and to win the league was big, right? And then obviously we had some lean years, and then back in 2015 or 16, we were able to when the North Central was big too, because that was a kind of rebirth of the senior hockey in town, and ever since then we've been fairly consistent. In the last couple of years, like last year we lost the finals, and now this year we're up to. So
How long have the Rangers been back in the Big Six?
this is our third season, right? Third season? Fourth season.
Fourth season.
Yeah, so this is our second final in 4 years, or is it 3 years? I think it's already our third year, right?
Well, we had, it was very short.
Hey, the boys want me to give a big wave. Good game, Moosomin.
Rangers manager Darcy Jameson joining here on the London Apiaries postgame show. Darcy, you got to be proud after that effort tonight.
Oh, I am. It was a great game from these boys. They play like a team. They do what they need to do like a team. They get along well.
They sure do. What do you guys have to do to finish them off in Game 3?
Play exactly how we did today. Make sure all three lines know exactly what the roles are and everybody does their job. We're going to hopefully come away as league champs.
Now, Game 3 goes Monday in Redvers. Should you guys drop that one, you can catch Game 4 live right here on TL Media on Wednesday. And if you guys are unable to finish it off in those ones, we'll also have Game 5.
Yeah.
But right
Hopefully
now,
it doesn't go that far. Our goal is to finish it off on Monday, and if not, then hopefully finish it off at home. It'd be great to win the league championship in front of our home fans. That's right.
sure it would be
Support
free.
over the last 2 years from the community for this team has been unbelievable. Like the time and effort the board puts forth to make sure that our team is actually ran properly. Because you can't knock that, you can't take that away from them. And it's unfortunate lots of people don't see the behind the scenes work, but our board has put in a lot of work over the last 2 years to have a good product on the ice. So they deserve a lot of credit as well.
You started playing with the team 22 years ago.
Yeah.
You were with them from the ups, playing with the likes of Durrell and Cole and
That's right, yeah.
Chorty and Backlund. The elite days. Would you say the elite days are back in Moosomin?
I would say this team would probably give that team a run for their money, for sure. The team we have this year versus the team that won in 04, was it?
03, 04, yeah.
Yeah, would certainly give them a run. There's no doubt about it.
How many more seasons do you think you have left, Paul?
Well, I am for certain not going to be the captain next year. I think of serving the captain as captain for 18 years. Now my role has certainly changed from an on-ice perspective, so I think it's time to hand it over, and I think the guys in the room probably need a new voice. They're a lot younger, right? So they're probably tired of hearing about me or from me over the last few years. So yeah, I don't know. Next year, maybe transition to play a few games, coach a few games.
Player coach sort of thing.
Yeah, I think that's right now. That's tentatively my goal.
Is there anything else you'd like to add right now,
No,
Paul?
just like I said, it's if any of our fans are watching this, we all appreciate the support. We obviously see it. Rink's been full, the lounge has been full, community has been great behind us, and from the guys in the room, we just want to make sure the executive realize the hard work. And we realize the hard work, and we really appreciate everything that people have done to make sure that we had a good team.
Now, I can't cut this interview off without mentioning, back in the 22 years ago, you were bugged about your hair. And
Yeah.
You never had a hair out of place.
Today is the day.
That's changed over the last little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't see any grays. What's your secret?
I can't reveal my secrets, but people that are close to me certainly know my secret. They know how I do it.
All right. All the best and good luck in Game 3 and the rest of the
Thanks
series.
a lot, bud.
You're welcome.
Take care.
You too. Paul Stapleton, another one of the Moosomin Rangers legends, and it was great being back in the rink that I basically lived in when I lived in Moosomin. This is my home, away from home. The rink has always been my happy place. And sure enough, and it always will be, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, we'll be back on tomorrow night. We'll see you tomorrow night, live in Kenora, 8 o'clock start. And I have Mike Stackhouse for the pregame show. Final score here in Moosomin. The Moosomin Rangers win in overtime on a Drew Schiller overtime winner to take a 2-0 series lead. They look to finish it off on Monday in Redvers. For Travis Longman in Moosomin, Mitch Selkirk somewhere in Saskatoon, take care of yourself and each other. Good night, everybody.